So if you guys look at this picture, this is me when I'm 17. Don't think like we are not on drugs. Actually, I guess my friend joked on something and he was just laughing, right? So if you closely check the picture, you can see that, I'm not okay, right? So there was a lot of things going inside me at that time. So basically, like I grew up in a general family. But the thing is that when we are young, when we are a child, our worldview is very limited. We don't know much about how the world works, how things works. Nothing, right? It's like small. So whatever happens at that time, it sticks with your mind for a long time. So I had a lot of problem. So this was me back then. So my superpowers are, failing in exams, watchman of principal's office, and overthinker. I even misspelled the word principals. I was that good at, studies. Just kidding. So, but like my kind of like world was like very small, like tiny small. You guys can't even imagine, right? So now, like I'm grateful for be at a place where I dream every day. I always get out of my comfort zone and do things. So currently, what I do is that I do a lot of things. Right, I help, students, other people with my contents, with whatever I know, right, and help them to dream big and achieve, like career stars within my industry. So that's what I do. So back to the point. If any one of you asked me like before, to speak in front of like 100 people or 1,000 people, I wouldn't be doing. But now my main job is to talk to people, right? So in order for me to eat or to earn, I should talk to people, right? Basically, I'm a salesman. I have to pick up the call. I have to call people, and I have to sell what I do, right? So that's what I do. So in this talk, I just want to give some principles which I accidentally discovered or somehow I discovered, which I'm grateful for, so that many of you people will be thinking to start a business or building some startups or whatever, but most of you people will not be doing it because of the background or the place you came, a lot of limiting beliefs and stuff like that. So I want to try to break that out so that at least you can use it after the talk, right? The saying is that knowledge without execution is useless. So I hope everyone will apply whatever small knowledge I'm sharing. So the topic I'm going to share is called shifting identity, right? So imagine the old me. I can't do nothing, but nowadays I do a lot of things. So what really changed? Identity, right? So like majority of the percentage of me changed. So that's what I call like identity changing. So I'm going to explain how you can change yours as well, because when you are trying something new, you can't be the same person, right? You have to evolve. We human beings have to evolve and adapt, and that's the best thing about human beings because we can easily adapt. We can easily adapt, right? But sometimes we often get into difficult situation of not achieving our goals because we don't know the framework. So the first framework will be embrace irritation. First of all, I'm not here to motivate you guys, like saying hardworking is everything and things like that. It's a bit different way. So the first thing you all people should do is to embrace irritation, right? So I want all of you guys to imagine the last time you set a goal, but you dropped it halfway. Can anyone raise hands? Yeah, I can see some of you people. Yeah. So you had a goal, right? But at a particular point, you guys dropped it. So the main reason will be you guys, should have got the wrong expectation. Can bring the before slide, please? Yeah. So this is series of graph, right? So you can imagine these graphs as your life. Let's imagine these graphs as years, right? Year 1, year 2, year 3, year 4, year 5, year 6, etc. So this is how it's going to look when you are trying to build something or do something, right? So there will be, irritations, discomfort. So the first thing we should do is try to, embrace irritations, right? So let me tell you a story. So basically, as I already said, my main job is to, pick up the phone or talk to people or present things. It was super irritating for me because like I was that close, rigid a boy who never go outside, who never go to talk to people, right? So in order for me to be in this position, I have to embrace a lot of irritations. So first thing is keep in mind, embrace irritations. No matter what is your goal, you will feel irritations, end-to-end irritations. But the people who are successful in life, they don't have any magic bullets or something. They just ride through these irritations. That's it. There is no magic, nothing else. So there is a saying which called easy times create weak people create tough times, tough times create strong people. Right. So it's the tough times which create strong people. So we have seen a lot of adversities, calamities, recently and before, like throughout Kerala, but we all stood together, right? So strong times or tough times create strong people. So keep in mind that. So the next principle will be ready to be a fool. Right? Be ready to be a fool. So when we try a new skill, we personally like to be a star, right? Okay, we are trying a new skill. I'm going to enjoy everything. I'm going to catch everything as I go. It's gonna be easy. But when we are trying something new, it is not going to be easy, right? It is not going to be easy at all. So most of the people, most of the students I talk to, quit whatever they're doing halfway, right? And the main thing is that they didn't lose the interest to do whatever they are doing, but they don't like the feeling of being a fool, right? So I guess majority of people here should have learned swimming, right? Can raise hands? Yeah, like the first time when we learned swimming, we'll feel stupid, right? Those who learned should have known it. So it's the same with when you're trying to learn a new skill or a new business startup, whatever. So you are going to be a fool first, not a star first. So here is the famous quote: the more you learn, the more you realize you don't know. So you should be a fool first. Embrace it. Never skip it. So the next key principle will be like a goldfish. So back in the days, I read an interesting article about goldfish, right? Not an article, it's a tweet. It said that goldfish have 5-second memory. Like goldfish forget whatever they done after 5 seconds, but it is not actually true. Again, it is not actually true. It's a myth. It's not scientifically proven. But sometimes we might have to be like a goldfish, right? So the reason why I'm quoting in that way is that when we are building something again, there is no correct syllabus or correct structure. Of course, we'll be having people to support us, but the path will be super uncertain, right? Uncertainty will be there. So we are going to make a lot of mistakes. So if we quarrel upon mistakes, if we complain on the mistakes we made, we'll never get to the other place, right? We'll have fear, we will have insecurities and a lot of things. So try to be, in the journey, try to be like a goldfish. Next will be, it's you versus you, right? It's you versus you. So, we all know that, human beings have ego, right? But the most dangerous ego which is there is towards ourselves, right? The ego which we have towards ourselves. So if you think deep, this is a dangerous concept, right? Because whenever you feel like this, you don't innovate anything, right? You feel like, okay, I'm set for life, I don't have to do anything. So that you won't try anything, you will feel that, okay, I have this reputation. So if I fail, if I start something new, if I fail, what other people will think of us? So always remember that, it's always you versus you, right? You have to fight with your ego every single time. So the easiest person to fool is ourselves. Okay, so the final principle I'm going to talk about is build proof. So what I meant by building proof, I built my communication skills, talking skills for the past 3+ years, and now I have proof, right? So now I can come up and say that, hey, I'm an expert, or I have some knowledge and I know how to communicate things to people. Can I get a chance? So whenever we try to do something, a lot of insecurities, doubts, fears, these all things gonna come, right? But if you have built proof, small, tiny proof, you can look at here and say, okay, I have done these things back in the days. I can do this as well. So this is a crucial step most of the youngsters miss. Let's say you're going for an interview, right, after college and everything. If you don't have any proof, how they are going to hire you? Because there is no tangible work of element, right? So this applies to life as well. Whenever you're doing something, if you want to break the fear, insecurity, you need proof. And the thing about proof is that, when we are building something or trying something new, let's say I'm working on a piece of blog or a paper. It doesn't feel connected that in future it is going to help me, right? But it is going to work, or it will play like a shadow effect, right? So like I can tell you an example. So we used to conduct classes, workshops and all, right? So I was at this place early in the morning, arranging tables, cleaning desk and all, and I got a call, and it's early in the morning. He said to me that, boss, I'm here. Can I come to your place to fresh up? Right. So I'm like, okay, it's super early in the morning. Who is this guy? I said, yeah, you can come. It's cool, right? So he came to my place, and while having conversation, I just asked him like, why are you this early? So he said that, I was traveling back in train for like past like 7-8 plus hours. I'm like far away from the place of the location. And he said that, I've been following your materials for a long time, and I know that if I come to this particular place, I will get some value. At that time, while whatever I'm creating, I didn't see that through. So things won't connect at that particular time when you build something, but will connect in the future, right? So the ironic tragedy of life is that we have to look backwards to make life make sense. We can't look forward and say this is going to work, but only, when we look backwards. So I hope, I sparked some insights in you people to take action. Regardless, so I hope you enjoyed the talk. If I stumbled upon my words, please bear with me. Thank you.